Usually when you think of a blood donor clinic, you think of the Red Cross, but what about your dog? Today we visit a dog blood donor clinic.
Good evening, Kingston Regional Pet Hospital. Sasha speaking. How can I help you?
Sasha, tell us about the Kingston Regional Pet Hospital.
So we opened up here in 2008, and we're owned by all of the clinics in the Kingston, Gananoque, Belleville area. And we're only open nights, weekends, and holidays. So we only run at an emergency situation.
I understand you've got a relationship with the Canadian Animal Blood Bank Services. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we joined up with the Canadian Animal Blood Bank about 8 months ago because we do blood transfusions here on an emergency basis. So we now hold blood donor clinics once a month, usually the first Wednesday of every month, to help obtain blood products to help the Canadian Animal Blood Bank to then help other patients across Canada.
Mary, let's say I have a dog at home and I think, gee, donating blood to help another dog was a really great idea. Is it just any dog that you'll take?
That's a really good question, actually. So there is a bit of a donor criteria that has to be met. Dogs have to be a minimum of 55 pounds. They have to be of a good temperament. And you have to get a donor registration form filled out by your primary vet to kind of get approval first, too.
The owners are with the dog the whole time during the collection. We actually show them how to hold their head and stuff. There's a certain way to hold the head just to help with the collection process. So, yeah.
The dogs can start donating at 1 year of age and until 8 years of age to start. If they're healthy, they can continue on until they're 10. The bigger breeds, like your Newfoundlanders, Mastiffs, Great Danes, those guys should wait a little bit longer until they're about 18 months because they're still growing.
What I'm doing here is I'm just locating the jugular vein. And what Sash is doing, so our owners are with the dogs during the entire process, and they learn how to hold their head. Beckett's really good. Typically, the owner would just be holding the head and we'd have someone hold the body, but Beckett's awesome, so we don't really have to worry about that with her.
Stay pretty. Good girl.
So we use a vacuum chamber. It just creates a bit of negative pressure in the chamber so that it goes a little bit quicker, because dogs don't like to stay still for very long sometimes. We collect 450 grams. And from this triple bag, we can actually make up to 3 products. We typically make packed cells and plasma from it. And that is it in a nutshell.
After it's all over, will the dog really feel any different? Is there anything special that you should do?
Well, there is a little blue paper that gets sent home with all of our new donors. Dogs, they're a little different than humans. Their heart and their head are at the same level, so they don't get the dizzy spells and stuff like that. And they actually kind of get a little euphoric afterwards. So those lab owners, I'm sorry, your dog is not going to be calm afterwards. They're actually quite happy.
She feels perfect. I mean, she doesn't feel any different.
Yeah, she says, I'm just fine. Auntie Mary gives me liver treats.
Do dogs have different blood types?
They do, actually.
Really?
They do. There's quite a few different types, but what we actually test for, and it's a really cool test, it takes like less than 2 minutes, from Elvidia. And we test if they're positive or negative for a certain antigen that most dogs react to in a blood transfusion. The one we're looking for and the one we always need is the DEA1, and that stands for dog erythrocyte antigen 1 negative. And that's like a type O in humans.
Now, do specific breeds have specific blood types?
There's no guarantee,
Oh.
but typically certain breeds are more likely to be DEA1 negative. Greyhounds are one of them, so you greyhound owners, please, we need your blood. We did in 20 years have one greyhound that tested DEA1 positive, so it shows you the importance of blood typing. German Shepherds, Boxers, Pit Bulls, like your bully breeds, Siberian Huskies, Weimarimers, Irish Wolfhounds, and German Short-Haired Pointers. Those breeds are typically DEA1 negative, but again, it's no guarantee. That's why we blood type everybody.
So just like humans, when humans donate blood, their blood sugar goes down, so we offer treats and juice after you donate blood, just like dogs. So dogs as well, we offer them lots of treats and some fresh cold water.
So Beckett helped save 3 puppy lives today.
For more information, visit their website. For K-Town Source, I'm Donna Chambers.